Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. I was thinking, could I put the red circuits here? I'm thinking I will. I'll put the red circuits here. No. I'll keep the plastic here. So plastic here and here, green circuits here, red there. If I decide to put an oil loader, it'll go here. And then traffic flow. This might become a heavy traffic lane. So what I might end up doing is squishing these headers in order to turn this into a 4-lane. I'll intentionally push those down. If I turn this into an oil loader, then I will have to refactor this, but that's okay. Because if this is an oil loader, it would be one of these. So if this is an oil loader, then it's just going to be here in some way, shape, or form, right? And it would probably go like this, and then I would have, or I'd put both of these together as one type of intersection. I might push it a little lower. Or if red goes there, I do this here, and I just bring it down a little bit more so that it's not close. And then all I have to do is just push this down. Instead of turning these sideways, I'll bring them both straight down. That way I have room to turn this into a 4-lane. Here. Screw you, tree. And if this becomes a 4-way, then this would become something like one of these. And this connector would be down there, so these would have to move. That's not that big of a deal. So then the rocket fuel would come down to here and go straight. And then this belt would just simply go this way instead. So I could fit crude oil down there. What's that going to look like for traffic? One red circuit, green. And see, am I just setting myself up for more traffic along this line that I do not want? But as it is now, I'm taking red and green have to come, copper and iron have to come all the way across here, plus plastic through this intersection in order to supply red circuits. So I'm taking 2 of the red circuits out of here, pushing one of them down here. The thing of it is that nobody's using red circuits except for stuff that's on the other side there. So you are going to produce 21,000. This is going to consume so I would need 2 green circuits to satisfy this blue circuit. I'm certainly going to be moving this prod mod out of here. It belongs in purple. I don't really want to move it too far, but this is stupid what I've done. Again, more traffic there. And there's a good chance that I move the blue circuits just completely away from here. Although, you do need them, don't you? No. You need the red circuits, which makes this a really good idea. How many red circuits do you need? You need 11,000 per minute. This thing produces 14,000. So this one red circuit is going to satisfy you, which will be fantastic. So then I persist with what I was thinking of putting a plastic here. Clean this up a little bit more again. So I want you to have anything related to rails. So more restructuring is on the way. What have you got going on? I'm just giving you everything related to rails, buddy. You're good. What's your logi look like? Don't care. You're good. You've got a lot of crap still. Nothing related to rails. I do want to keep these here, but I'm being lazy there. I love the way they curve around like that. Okay, so this goes away. So if this becomes plastic, because it's an external thing. Then this becomes green circuits. And then this becomes red circuits still. This goes away. And then I got to figure out where and how to do blue circuits still. Now, something that was suggested earlier, a week ago or so, was to stop these from being 4-ways and to make them 3-ways. By shifting this. And if this stays the only red, then my green and my white are short. So if I move this down 4, I can move that down there. And then this is no longer a 4-way, it becomes a 3-way with another 3-way here. So if that's a 3-way, and I want to maintain a gap of 4 between intersections, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this is the earliest I would put this next 3-way, which would be here. Which still gives me a couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, before the intersection for this iron. Right? Now I've got some signals to clean up, but yeah. Now on the other side of the coin, there is this awkwardly placed iron. If I take this, now I could shift that if I have the room. Move you out of the way. Move you out of the way. Because if I come over here and delete all this, and then I move this, I need to move you out of my way. Can't move you there. Of course, why isn't that other one going there? Is there something wrong with this one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's 100% broken. Never worked. So, onward we go. Well, let's empty these guys out, because they're going to pick that up too. Jesus, what a clusterfuck I put myself into. Wish I had just spread this stuff out over a long distance instead of trying to geographically locate it, because this is just a shit show for me. Still want to put oil there. But if I refactor this to put this here, and I have to move it a little bit, I did not get a copy of this, so if anything got built poorly, it would just be lost. And it looks like it was. Because these all got redone. Well, that's probably why nobody came here. Oh, it overrode all of those. God damn it. I should not have placed that. And I've already deleted that. I need an iron thing. That was stupid. Iron, 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 iron. Fudge. This screwed up all of my settings. Son of a bitch. I am really screwing the pooch. This is going to be a pipe. And then these all have to be changed to be iron. And fortunately, I have that. This is a song I would love to see Lindsey Sterling do a cover of. Jesse Cook's Shake. So I had to have sent pipe off somewhere, didn't I? Or did I leave it where it was? All right. We'll make a copy of this and we'll put it here. 240117. This is research pipe. Is it really research pipe or just beacon pipe? Let's just mark it as beacon pipe. With an 8. Select new content. This. So that was rocket silos. So this is the wrong place for this. It belongs down here. All right, so that captures that. We're going to move that over there. So I fixed the failure that I made. Now, Rails, you were not supposed to pick that up. So go away, Rails. So now I need to get you guys. Autosave. And I'm pretty sure I'm not sure this is what I want to do. Hi, kitty cat. Give me just a moment. BRB. All right. I was almost out of rockets. All right, Rails, take me over there so I can blow shit up. Because if I refactor this, and I move this up somewhat so it fits in here, I'm also thinking about this is fine. All right, so I'm just putting a bunch of stuff on manual so that I don't screw anything up. I have deliveries made when I don't want them. That shouldn't have stopped at partially full, but whatever. Wish there was a way to see if a train is in manual mode without actually, clicking on it. All right, so if this is pipe, then it's going to be a little bit shorter. I don't see me turning this into a 4-lane because this is not high volume, and I don't want to push all these down one or one set, and I don't want to push these up one set. So this will actually be shorter when this is in place. Kitty cat has zoomies. Such fun. She is swatting a mouse across the floor. Not like tapping it, but like, hold on, whack. And it's flying 10 feet. So the reason I'm doing that is because I'm thinking I'm going to move all of these. Yeah, it is. It is going to look pretty good, Zoe. Thank you. I'm really concerned about traffic levels. And I'm compartmentalizing things like I'd never done before. I put them in groups, and that's not the right way to do it. It creates traffic problems. If I had more of a city setup, you know, like this, then it would make sense to put things in groups. But yeah, it's more challenging this way. I don't see me getting rid of this four-way. So yeah, I'm looking at this and thinking, okay, so what's this traffic point is going to have two copper patches, two iron patches, three iron patches. Might not be the best design. This is all the oil is now coming down through here past this plastic. I might leave this as a four-way and move this down here so that oil is the only thing. Oil and this iron are the only things coming down. Or if I'm going to put green circuits here, I could switch this copper to no longer come up here and back around, but I could flip this copper to come down here and I could redo this iron. So if I put the iron here, obviously if I can't put the iron here. I could put the iron here. I'd have a little bit of an issue there, but I could run the iron back around to here. Put the iron and the copper there. Leave this the way it is for just the oil. So this would change to no longer be this way, but would have to come out that way. God, this is time consuming and painful. Zoe, it was not the idea of intermediates is saving would prevent that problem. I'm sorry, the idea of neighborhoods. Because what I tried to do was to say, hey, look, all the red circuits are going to be made here, and all the plastic is going to be made here. That's not a neighborhood. That's just a concentration. And so the traffic around those things was massive. If I use a neighborhood design, like I did here with military science, I'm using a neighborhood design. There's one entrance into this neighborhood, a subdivision, right? Military science needs walls. Walls need brick. There's a brick smelter right here that is captured in the same neighborhood. So that brick never needs to leave this neighborhood. Same thing with grenades. Grenades need iron. There's an iron smelter right there. Now they need coal, and I couldn't get to this coal. So I have another coal right here, but it's dedicated to that. So the coal trains here, it's got its name is coal for grenades, and the trains for that are coal for grenades. And then the same thing here. This needs iron and this needs copper. So there's copper and there's iron, right? So in theory, I could grab this coal, but the difference between this coal and this coal, I don't think is significant. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate the encouragement. And in hindsight, I could have done things a lot better, but I'm not too discouraged. It's just as long as I'm willing to be patient with myself and just keep, because I'm not worried about the resources. I am worried about the time and in your time and everybody else's time on what I'm doing that's kind of wasting it by picking things up and moving them and stuff. And so I'm trying to not do that and keep in mind what these things are going to need. But I'm really kind of, in for a penny already. Thanks, Zoe. So if I do this and I throw this iron back out on this belt, on this lane, it's going to really overpopulate that lane. But I don't really want to. This is a real pinch point, and I can't find another way to fix that. So I kind of got to do what I'm about to do here. There's a lot of me that really wants to just start over, but I do have a lot invested already, so at 500 hours. So I'm pretty sure to get what I want, I need to move these. So it's going to go here. I might only need to move half of them if I do it right. Because if I put the pipe down here and the pipe is smaller, then I only have to move half of them. Well, Zoe, next time you start a MegaBase, choose Oceania on Cities of Earth, make it a massive scale, and then play on Australia. And enjoy the brain teaser that I threw at you for anybody who chooses Oceania, because nobody's figured that out yet. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm out of rockets. Oops. 10 o'clock. Lido. Damn it. Yeah, that sucks right there. I didn't want that to happen. That's not what I want either, but whatever. Screw you, stop doing that. All right. This is not easy, but we're making